Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? Nice to see y'all. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Welcome out, Sin. Welcome out, Ash. Welcome out, anybody who might be in the lurk. First, I hope you guys are all doing well. Today, guys, I'm a little all over the place today. Today's been like a little weird, because like yesterday I took off because of some things that came to my attention. It wasn't really an event that happened. It was just something that came to my attention, and I wasn't aware of it beforehand. So yeah, we took yesterday off. Sorry about that, but I hope that you guys understand. But today, we are continuing our playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, which I'm super excited for. I don't know if you guys have seen this. We played through the entire Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game. About a week ago, I think we finished it. I don't think we finished it, like, exactly a week ago. I want to say it was Saturday that we finished it. I could be wrong on that. I have no clue. But, welcome out, Ming. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But, yeah, I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are, too. We will be trying to play through this game a little bit faster than we did the original Ace Attorney. It just depends on how long we're going to get through it. I'm still trying to work on getting my stuff edited and uploaded in a shorter fashion than the VODs. But the VODs are up on YouTube. All the VODs are up to date. It is up to date as of today. It will be, literally, we will upload the last VOD that has not been uploaded yet. So, if you guys do want to watch the whole series, it is up on YouTube on our VODs channel. I don't know if I have an exclamation point VODs command. I don't think I do, but, you guys might want to check that. I don't think it's there. No, it's not. Okay. I will make a VODs command. I promise. If you guys are not, subscribed to the VODs channel, it is on socials. If you guys missed any of the original stuff, there's the socials link. The link to the VODs channel is there. You can catch all of the content that we have done in the past 2 months, and then a little more there. So feel free to look it up. I would greatly appreciate the watch. And apparently a lot of people have been watching the Phoenix Wright VODs. So yeah. Also, if you guys missed Amori, all that's up. All of that is up. Also, every single part. So if you missed any parts to Amori, you are more than welcome to watch that as well there. Other than that, though, guys, how is everybody doing today? How are you doing, Sin? How are you doing, Pal? How are you doing, Ash? It's nice to see you all. Let me just go ahead and, let me start the game. You guys didn't see that. you guys didn't see that. Anyways, Phoenix Wright, yeah, Miles Edgeworth, something about Von Karma, Dick Gumshoe, yeah? Everybody on board with that? Oh my gosh, I'm super excited, dude. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. Boop. All right. Look at it. Small thing. Small. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look at my background. It's not an issue. we don't need to talk about it, okay? We don't need to converse or exchange words about what my background is. Leave me alone. I can handle myself. I heard about a dude who breaks all court laws, can't miss it. You mean this whole entire game? Yeah, that's about it. For those of you that weren't here last time, we arrested the chief of police. And, we also got the chief prosecutor out of, a murder case. So, yeah, we're here. We got the chief of police arrested for not 1, but 2 murders. And, we also got Emma Skye, which is the chief prosecutor's sister. We got her off with a murder that was committed 2 years ago that was believed to be her. And we got the chief prosecutor, which was, what was Emma's sister's name? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't think of it. I'm gonna call her Amy, because I want to say it was close to Emma. Anyway, we got Amy off of a murder that happened like a week ago, or not a week, like literally a day before the trial happened. So yeah, and then we also found out that Meekins did not murder anybody either. So yeah, I can't say anything about, but you're gonna have fun with one of the early cases. Oh god, I am excited. I'm excited. Do I hit new game on this, or do I hit continue? I guess we have to hit new game? Yeah, we have to hit new game. All right. Oh, Jesus. I'm excited. It's Lana. Lana. Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you guys. 2001, 2002, 2004. That's the gap in years between these games. I expect huge technological improvement. I expect huge technological improvement here, guys. But anyway, let's start off. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All, Episode 1. Why does Phoenix look so much more like he looks so different? He looks like he's got a squared away jawline. He doesn't look like a newbie anymore. How many years is this set after the first Ace Attorney game? Because he looks like he's about 30 now. At least. But this is Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Let's start her up, guys. Alright, so Dracula committed the murder. No need to go any further. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I've done nothing wrong. I do not allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. What? Dormammu, I've come to bargain. What? God damn it, we're 10 seconds in game. Oh my god. Anyways, September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Why is this just like the hit new thing? What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyways. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found— wait. Who's this guy? What the fuck is going on? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... What? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. What is happening? I need to collect myself. Hold on. Hold on, I need to collect myself a little bit. I was not prepared for this. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Shit. I'm already busted and it's like 2 seconds in. A few minutes later. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. So was this murder committed at the courtroom? Did this guy murder somebody at the courtroom? What happened here? Ouch, my head. It's oh, he fucking hit me? Why does it feel so foggy in there? What? Meekins' daughter is here? Good morning! Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Sorry, but could you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Dude, this is Meekins. This is Meekins' daughter, girlfriend, something.
Roger that!
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
Oh, is this my defendant? Oh, I probably should know that, huh? What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Beard? Larry Beard? Is that you? Life in my hands?
You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty.
Not guilty? How hard was I hit? Last 20 years is just out the window.
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed at me. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day.
Oh god, I gotta fucking stand now. Look at her eyes sparkling. She's in love. She is just goddamn enamored, enraptured with me. I'm just like, what's defendant?
And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. And concussions. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir. I can't believe this.
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes, I'm...
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh god. Phoenix Wright, but Phoenix doesn't remember what he's supposed to do, who he is, or where he's at. He's got dementia at the ripe old age of 42. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Oh god, do I even have any, like data? Do I have any evidence? Guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. You need to chill out with that, girl. You're gonna leave a permanent dent in your head. You're gonna get a Tyler 1 right on the side there. And that girl. I said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Is she like a Girl Scout? What's up with all the feathers? Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is a dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh fuck, is that Winston Payne? Winston! Yo, we're already won. We already won. Winston doesn't know shit. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maggie Beard.
Yeah, prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, I miss doing his voice. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? I left my notes at home. I gotta go get those real quick if you don't mind. Oh shit, I actually have evidence. Wait, who's Dustin? Who's Dustin? Whose glasses are these? Oh no! Is this my badge? Oh Jesus, what happened? Maggie Beard's 22, Winston Payne is 53? So this is only like a year after. Dustin Prince is 30. Because I think Winston Payne was 52. Or maybe he was 47. He might have been in his 40s now that I think about it. I gotta go. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it would. Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Same thing. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
Don't give me that fucking stare. She's looking at me like, I fucked, aren't I? Oh, God. A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
You did what in Cup? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you learned since last time.
I fucking whipped your ass last time. What do you mean it's been a while? Let's see what you've learned. Bro, I was fresh off the streets and I came out here and I whipped some ass. And now you're trying to sit here like you're so high and mighty?
I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
I beat you! I'm so confused. Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go! Don't let me down, Mr. Wright!
Where to hide? I'm so dead. Oh, there he is!
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Name's Dick Gumshoe, sir.
I fucked up his voice.
I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look well, detective.
Well, sir,
The defendant, who she works under me, so you know.
you work under that detective?
Yes, sir! And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park.
A little on the nose there.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and slapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh, yes. This autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
Excuse me.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
What is wrong with my memory? Like, okay, question. If I got... Because I thought that it was showing the murder scene at the beginning there. But if this motherfucker picked up a fire hydrant and smacked me over the head with it, wouldn't you think that any cop in the fucking court, like the courthouse, would have A, heard it, B, come to the aid, or 3, when they saw me lying there knocked the fuck out like 10 minutes before a trial, would maybe have shaken me awake, made sure anything was okay, and on top of that, wouldn't I have been bleeding or something? Like, I have so many questions about what's going on, it just kind of throws you in.
Very well. This court accepts it in evidence.
All right, we got crime photo 1. The victim fell from the walking path above. Got it.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today?
Oh, I think I screwed it left when I put it on this morning, and now it's just all sorts of funky.
There's a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Psst. Maggie? Is there evidence under that body? Imagine you're sitting there on trial for murder, and your attorney just looks at you and goes, so what evidence was brought up? like at that point, something's going through your head, and it's not good thoughts. You might as well start thinking about which gang you want to be in once you're in prison, dude.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir.
All right, sir. I'll help you through this. Oh, please don't tell me that she's the Mia of this game. Oh no, please don't tell me she's the Mia. She's much less lovable. I don't want to be with somebody who constantly beats their own head in.
At a time like this, At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
And then this is the broken glasses, I'm assuming. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Okay. Okay. Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Oh, as per the usual, procedures in lawyering school. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? What is this, metaphorical tab button you speak of? Just to jog my memory a little bit.
Well, imagine you're on a keyboard, sir, and then you just, top left of the keyboard, there's usually like, a tilde and escape key. Right under those two, you'll find a little button that's a tab button. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? I would have been really good in IT support. Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
I mean, technically, yes. The only professional legal aid we've had was from a boss named Mia. And then the other one was a spirit medium, and then the other one was a high school science student. So you're not far off. You'd honestly be better than our previous accomplices. I'll be completely honest with you.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
You've never stopped us before. I just thought that this was casual, that this was normal for a courtroom. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? I still don't quite understand, but maybe I'll figure it out.
All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
It was glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer. The victim grabbed. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I don't know why I can't do Gumshoe's voice today. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to him as he fell.
Hey! Why are you giving me those eyes for?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene of the crime are...
Fuck brain, please! Brain, please! Oh my god! The victim... Next line! Next line! You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day, I accidentally stepped on mine.
Coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Whom? You have more.
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
All right, Dick, spill the beans. Did you murder this man?
There's
Oh my god, new music? Oh my... New music?
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
We've literally had 3 cases where people have written shit down, and every single case we have proven that it is not the killer. I'm sorry, but fucking words mean nothing in this court.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence, the glasses, it's hard not to say that she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
Okay, crime photo 2. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. Victim, Phoenix, you don't need to be saying this to the victim right now, or I guess the defendant right now.
But I already told you those glasses are mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? What's that? Is that a new fruit? Or is that like hopscotch?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure. But what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Get in their faces and do what?
You kiss them! I mean, guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
Hey, pal, listen here. I remember things perfectly in my own fantasy world.
Dick is kind of forgetful. He sometimes thinks with the wrong head, if you know what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination as shape? Huh. Maybe it's a state, or maybe a state of mind, I'd say. Interesting. Further research required. Scientifically, of course. Oh my gosh. The judge must know by now Phoenix doesn't remember court. I love how everybody's just like, oh yeah, it's normal for him to forget what a cross-examination is after 3 years of lawyering. Around 3 years, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure Winston Payne was in his 40s during the last game.
Did somebody say scientific?
Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, Detective Dick. Can I call you Dick? Let's see what you're hiding in there.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the body, sir.
Hold it!
About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client?
The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers.
Well, if they're not the same strength, then why would she have a backup pair that's different strengths?
Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal.
What should I do now? Continue pressing. You always press, Dick. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses?
The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what you're saying, detective?
Oh my god! Mahogany is very sturdy. Does every courtroom have this? What the hell?
Anyway, oh, sorry. Is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my clients?
Something like that. I see. So there's no proof.
Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. The slam of the mahogany, the yelling of the hold it, the frantic panicking of Winston Payne. Oh!
During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area.
Now, you sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name of that my client?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Mahogany! Are you absolutely certain?
Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
Or maybe it says Elden Daw if you flip it upside down. Or maybe he accidentally picked his finger up and he meant to put Maggle. Now we just need to find out who Maggle is, and then we got a solid case. He's got a point.
Hey, hold it!
Huh?
Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but...
Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
That's how you found a contradiction. That's how you know you found a contradiction. God damn it. No, you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Oh, this is riveting. I've never done this before. Oh, lawyering seems like a whale of a time. They better check the court record again.
With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's not odd to say she's the culprit.
Okay, hold on. There's nothing there when they took this first picture. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the first picture and the second picture are not the same.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Do I do it here? This evidence clearly reveals the... Okay, well...
How exactly are the evidence of the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think over the facts before making accusations.
I don't think that won me any points with a judge. Okay, so right here. You're all, what, but...
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Really?
Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations. Mr. Wright.
Oops, that didn't go so well. Okay. But it's not there. He, like, legitimately didn't write anything. It's not in this picture, and his finger is, like, right on the writing here. Okay. Maggie. Wait. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. How do I tell him that it's spelled wrong? Oh, I can just present a person? Wait, we weren't able to do that in the last game, were we? You can present names? Wait, were we able to do that in the last game? I don't think we were. Oh, this is the technology that I've been wanting. Just point at him. This is canon. He said objection and then he had to buffer a little bit. He had to process what he was gonna say, you know. Phoenix is like, hold on, it's coming to me. I'm gonna get to it. Just give me a few seconds here. Huh. It just...
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. It's like it was natural. And I slammed the mahogany! Oh, what a rush! Lawyering! I have to do it again! Detective Gumshoe.
You talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
Well, you'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous questioning coming from? The defendant's name, that is, Maggie Beard.
I think someone needs to check the court record. It's Mag G, not Mag E.
It says right here that it's Maggie Bird.
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. They never explain it. He wrote Maggie, but the defendant's name is Maggie.
What's the issue here, Mr. Wright, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, obviously, Maggie is not the same as Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed.
Yeah, I honestly would say I am surprised, Gumshoe, but at this point, I'm not.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please specify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Dude, I'm loving the new music, I'll be honest. I think the new music is kind of bumping. Dare I say I like the music in Justice for All a little more than the original Ace Attorney, and some people might hate me for that, but so far I'm liking it.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about a year and a half. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she could get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
He acts so sure of himself, but he doesn't even know the difference between Maggie and Maggie. How could you not? Honestly, chat, when you think about it, how could you mix Maggie and Maggie up? You're an idiot if you do that.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
What's a cross-examination again, Your Honor? I'm sorry, I just really, I'm kind of lost here.
Officer,
oh, shit. He's just evolving. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about a year now. How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
It got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir.
Really, anyway.
It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Wait, does Gumshoe want to marry Maggie? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know.
I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal.
Day of the incident. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should give for him.
Okay. What was the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm the boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant.
Even the judge is like, instantly, he's like, all right, he's trying to fuck, man.
That should not be the point of the discussion at the time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this?
It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
Uh-oh. What is Edgeworth gonna think when Gumshoe gets a girlfriend? Oh, fuck. This is the end of their relationship. I think the good detective is about done here.
It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove, hmm? Why? Okay, a baseball glove's like 15 bucks. It has to be something special about the glove, yeah. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
And what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yup, that's what I said.
Hmm.
The glove was made custom made.
Why is everybody so... Have they never heard of custom made shit?
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
It doesn't seem like it's relevant. There's nothing here to tell me that it's relevant. I don't know. I never investigated. I don't freaking know. Is Maggie like a freaking brand of gloves? I don't know. What the frick is this? I don't think so. If she gave it to him on the day of and it was custom made, wouldn't it have been okay. By game standards, it's pretty clear. I don't... Well, the thing is Maggie a... Hold on. Is there a baseball player named Maggie or something like that? Like, hold on. Maggie... gloves? No, I don't think Maggie glove, like, a Maggie glove is a thing, chat. I don't know. I don't think it's relevant, but maybe I wasn't the one that did this investigating. Sure, it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Yeah, I don't know either, Phoenix. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes! Bluffing to the max!
Shut the fuck up, Maggie! Or should I say, Maggie? Huh? I'll give your real name out right now. Think I won't, Miss Bird?
Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. I'd say for approximately at least 3 years. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I bought the glove with me that day.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
Baseball glove. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. They're very specific. They want you to make sure that you know that this was custom made, guys. They measured each finger, the inseam and the outseam, and don't forget the thumb gap, the width between thumb and freaking index finger. Oh my gosh, down to the last hair follicle. Everything has been made specifically for Mr. Prince? Something like that? Officer Prince. Hey, I got it right. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question.
Oh, is he missing fingers? Wait, is he missing fingers or are they just curled?
Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground. Okay. What do we have here? What do we have here? Hold on, let me look at this glove real quick. Oh, can I not examine this? Okay. It looks like a bunch of bananas.
We first looked into the handwriting.
But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
That is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, Pat. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Scientific investigation's pretty good in this country, pal. But it came up negative. We couldn't match it.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation.
Emma is fuming at home watching this case.
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. But then again, I haven't heard much in these past 10 minutes.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger.
His pointer finger?
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces.
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on this finger if we had been writing in the sand. And the results?
We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove exactly?
That there was sand under the fingernail.
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Motherfucker fell from like 2 stories up onto sand. That sand just went everywhere, detective. I don't know if you know what your job entails.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's what? Yeah, that tracks.
And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
scratches on his skin. Like micro cuts? Like, sand shouldn't be that coarse that it causes a big scratch on your fucking hand, right?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible.
Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. The last case really left a mark on him, man. It really left a mark on him. First he's praising it, then he's slandering it, then he's praising it again. I don't know what side he's on, but Emma's just confused right now.
It's so small, we had to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. He got that really scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found him.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name out with his right hand.
Hold on a minute. Does this track? That's a right-handed glove! I don't know what this means. But it means something. It all points to not guilty. Somehow, this points to not guilty. If his hand was in the glove, how could he write with his pointer finger? Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
Wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, and the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand. Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
What? 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 Okay, so she said that it was custom made because he liked yellow, but that there was also something else with the present. But she didn't tell us what the second part of the present was, right? The present? What about it? Fortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. Found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. What? What does this have to do with the present? What does this have to do with the present? We don't know anything else about this baseball glove. What's so special about it? He couldn't have wrote with his right hand because this baseball glove is for right-handedness. What? Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? I never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Is the fucking finger in the front there actually supposed to be, like, non-existent? Like, is his right finger not supposed to be there or something? Because that right pointer finger is really small. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. There's a dot on it?
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Oh. Because you throw with your left hand. Man, baseball's for suckers anyways. I don't know no sports ball. Get out of here. Love the Mets, baby. Let's go Mets. Hit a home run. Love the Mets. Left-handed.
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. What? They have left-handed gloves, Phoenix. That is... Okay. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? I've never seen a... I think the yellow was the reason it's custom made, Phoenix. The left-handedness doesn't have to do with anything.
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. What if he was ambidextrous, Phoenix? Huh? You little shit?
Yes, that is, I mean, I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. I don't even know why I'm here yet. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir.
You see, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Wait, what?
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Wait, what? So confused. I don't get what's going on.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not yet finished.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
What did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order.
Yay, we get to go play!
Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh, new jingle. I'll just be honest, I'm so fucking confused because it gave you no information. You start off with a fucking fever dream, you get told that you're no longer a lawyer, you wake up, you are a lawyer, you got Dracula music playing, you get beat upside the head with a fire extinguisher, told that you're on trial, and say you don't know how to do a trial, and then... They really said, let's turn it from fucky to funky in this one, huh? Oh my lord. I don't know what is happening, and I kind of love it, but also I would like a little crumb of knowledge about, like, where the murder took place, what the victim saw, you know, stuff like that. I would like to at least investigate a tad, a little bit, please. Jesus Christ. Not magically teleport, scientifically teleport. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I don't know. I just took the bull by the horns and grabbed on and hoped for the best, you know, bird. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
So the defendant started berating and abusing her own lawyer, in an attempt to jog his memory, for lack of a better word. I'm not saying that this may be a cause for alarm, but it does show aggressive actions that she is willing to take just for her to get off, you know, not guilty. So, what's going on, Reese? How are you doing? Okay, Static Shock. Is it? I mean, just you know, Frankenstein it. Put the little lug nuts in my neck and call on Lord of Thunder Zeus, and maybe we'll get this case figured out. No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Not anymore! Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name. Then I can tell you about me, and then we can go on a date, and then 3 years from now, who knows?
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, Wright? What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
I'm just gotta say, if you're here, like, being a stand for a lawyer, you gotta have just the least riveting life in the world. Holy shit.
Oh my god! I got that lawyer's business card! Oh, he's so dreamy.
I guess that, like, 90% of the world also, like, creams their jeans when Edgeworth makes any objections, so I mean, there is that. Let me fix your problem. 2 seconds later and gets knocked the fuck out. She runs my fucking fade, bro. I'm out like a light. Oh my lord. Emma sees someone dissing science. Also, Emma, scream! I will fight every one of them. Thank you, Ashley, and for the scree. I appreciate it. Also, my voices are off today, guys. I apologize. This is the reason that we haven't streamed this the past 3 days. It's still a little off, but hopefully it's bearable enough. I know it's not the typical voices, so I hope that you guys are okay with that.
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about me first? I have no problem with it. This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
I just so happen to have just forgot it. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Fuck! Did you guys see her hoodie? What was on the fucking hoodie?
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Look at the shirt! Motherfucking Blue Badger merch, bro!
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up...
Blah, you were here all along!
What?
You're so mean! I called you like a million times, but you won't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Now who in the heck is this? Trust me, Phoenix, it's just better off to just go with the flow at this point. I understand you might have amnesia, but you really can't explain this woman. Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. Oh, good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. The heck is this? A list? It has to be about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good, as in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of a con artist group. You want me to stretch? Think I won't stretch right the hell now. Because I don't even know what the fuck's going on, so we might as well take a break to just mull it over in our heads, right? Oh my god. Thank you so much, pal. Are you redeeming the stretch, dude? While we're up and about, how are you guys liking me not knowing what the hell this case is about? Quite honestly, it might be my least favorite case in the game just because, like, I genuinely, like, have, like, there's no backstory to this. There's none. Zero. I always hate when games do this shit, so this is probably gonna end up being my least favorite, but oh well. You never know. You never freaking know. Alright, cool. Thank you for the stretch, pal. I appreciate it. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me!
Where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh. Is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Is this a common occurrence for, like, lawyers just to forget what they're doing in the courtroom? Because it seems to happen more often than not in my case. September 8th, 11:54 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court may be a little lenient on it.
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
What? That's the dude that bashed me with a fucking fire hydrant.
Please state your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who is taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a drifter, but given in such settle, everything in life must be of the utmost highest top quality. I'm merely looking for the perfect top notch. I have a rigorous selection process.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox?
I have to question him? I hate him so much. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. He looks like Hisoka mixed with Mirage from Apex Legends. What the fuck? Glasses? You aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
I'm gonna rip his fucking little tassel off. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Man, I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Okay. So Dick Wellington got it. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am—
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know you—
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
What I saw that day was quite telling, honestly. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. That's p.m. for you guys that don't understand the new lingo of the world. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up. But there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of that pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah. There's no way that he had a banana with him that survived the fall. We have him right where we want him. It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client?
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. Not guilty. That guy is lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Little lie crafter. I'm on a roll today, honestly. I was at the park all afternoon. Hold on, there's no park in the afternoons. It says no parking past noon. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Okay. 6:28 p.m. Body was also covered in bruises. Got it. Cool. We'll press him. I don't think he has anything, though. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you could discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. What should I do now? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I'm gonna rip his bangs out, dude. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Hey! Have you ever slammed on a desk and pointed at someone? Very effective. And it is very fun. Don't judge. I guess I have no choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time, but if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time into parts into fragments is usually a rogue first-class person doesn't live by it, and to wear a watch is ridiculous. People should live freely. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I can tell you just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically says the officer. Oh, and I suppose it's also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that have been the first statement?
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Maya's sitting here, he's like,
He's using a lot of big words really fast, like Eminem. I think I've heard of the M&Ms before. You know, it's one of these rap groups. And honestly, the way that they use their linguistic skills is really impressing. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet. Trust me, Phoenix, I'm on board with that. I still am not quite sure. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I don't remember her face. It was the pretty face of the defendant right there. We'll go ahead and say something here. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this. I'm going to kill him. Sorry, I had to yawn. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
Yeah, that's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright do not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was that banana that fell with the police officer. Mr. Wellington. On grounds of me not wanting to talk to you any more than I have to now, I have to bring to your attention the fact that there was not a banana at the crime scene. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Oh, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you could use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
Leather.
That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. Motherfucker couldn't see! He couldn't have told that it was our victim up there. This witness has bad eyesight. You like little bananas, little monkey man? Start walking around on all fours at him. Come on! Oh my gosh. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to make a mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people, yes. You know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. You're too used to what your world is. And sure, in the end, we find out that it is in fact a glove. When viewed from afar, I do think that you begin to doubt. And that is why And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing clear glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but you know my glasses, they are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh my god, he just strangled himself! Chill! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're a rascal lawyer, man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous and only fought against horrible people. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by the witness.
And the height difference was only 9 feet.
The distance from him to the glove is only like 6 inches.
It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
He's really got that lip bite going, chat. Like, hey, bug, you come to this courtroom often? I just like to testify. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Okay. So 6:28 was when he died. 6:45 was when he called? Did we see anything about this? Hold on. Cause did we see anything about the police getting called on this phone or no? If we didn't see anything about the police getting called on this phone, then there's an issue. Right? Because if the police got called, then that means that we can link it to this phone in some way, shape, or form. He might have called on the booth there. Holy shit, I keep yawning. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. I get it, because her name's Bird. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? I know that some of you won't understand this, chat. I get it. He explains it for you, I'm sure. Hold on. Let me just get to that. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question and stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
I just want to know how they're like, oh yeah, he can mistake a glove for a sack of bananas, but he cannot, like he can't mistake a face that is 9 feet away from him. How far was the fucking glove away? What, like, glasses are made for nearsighted people. Wouldn't that mean that you can see near, like, closer to you? Like, that makes no goddamn sense. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look in the
Court record for a second. Yeah, I know, it's 9:28 is the time of death, and he called immediately, they would have been, you know, a lot sooner. Okay, and then this. Boom. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
You know, maybe if you stopped choking yourself, you wouldn't have to make these weird cries.
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. Yeah, it's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
Mr. Payne, 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
I was Answer the question. The telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth.
Oh, baby! Why do you need to look for one? You played yourself, son. It's right there. Oh, honey girl, you sweet summer child.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard that they're restrained by the rationale since I would have my own thing? I don't think simple, plain mortals.
Enough.
Man, oh man. Wait. Hold on a second. You lost his cell phone? Come on, Phoenix. You got this. Piece it together. I believe in you, BB boy.
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? How should I know? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his cell phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
No! Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. One small thing. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? That poor lower lip of his. He's not gonna have one after this trial.
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Bro, look at the fucking photo, brah. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
As the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Aside from the coffee stains that are clearly here, I will have to thank Mr. Payne for that, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No!
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Or paces, if you would prefer defendant. Or not defendant, I guess, whoever you are. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Order! Order!
What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still had the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Do you have an explanation? Okay, so obviously, if he committed the crime, if the witness committed the crime, he would have pushed the guy off the top, right? Off the top shelf, like Randy Orton looking for an RKO or Rey Mysterio. We'll take your pick, both are greats. He shoved him off the top. After he came plummeting down, he had to run all the way around and write out the name Maggie, I would assume. After he wrote out the name Maggie, he would have to go and call the police, but why would the police? No, the police did find the glove at the scene of the crime, right? Okay. But he didn't realize. But what about the glasses? No, okay. How would he have landed on his glasses, though? I have an idea. of it. There's only one possible explanation.
Very well, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
He's gonna put me in the penalty box like a hockey player, dude. No, anything but that. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Huh. That proves that he wouldn't call the police right away? Well, how do we... Oh my god. Is it because these are his glasses? Oh, why wouldn't he call the police right away? Oh, Jesus Christ, Lucid, you can think of this. Why wouldn't he call the police right away? He wouldn't have called the police because he didn't have his phone, but he already just said that he didn't have his phone, that he lost it. So the only other reason he wouldn't be able to call the police right away was because of the glasses. His glasses were shattered. Right? Picture 2? Well, that's the writing of Maggie, though. I don't think that we can tie him to writing this yet because we don't have any proof. So I don't think it's this. I think it's the glasses. I think that, because, like, these are not Maggie's glasses. She said that. The names list wouldn't make sense because we can't tie his phone to this phone. My business card, I mean, honestly, that would make a lot of sense. I'm a lawyer, just trust me. But, sources, just trust me, dude. But I think that it's the glasses. Mr. Wellington. The music stopped. You know what that means in gaming culture? It means I'm right. I'm a freaking genius. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, are they not? Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Oh. Order! Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? How are you surprised at this point, Udgy? Because quite frankly, I think that we have indicted the witness every single time now. So why wouldn't we have indicted this one? What makes this case any different? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Oh God, he strangled himself! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out his cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. Yeah, fucking put a bullet in him. I'll sink him in one shot. Oh, Jesus, Phoenix, a murderer.
Yeah.
Get him, Patchy. Thank you so much, Ash. I appreciate the Patchy squeaks.
This is so exciting, watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of this knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Mahogany! Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you could read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie. And as we can all tell, Maggie is not the same as Maggie. And the victim was also left-handed, and ambidextrous people haven't been invented for another 10 years. So therefore, there's only one logical conclusion that we can draw from this.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Schwingo. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie instead of Maggie.
Now will the defense police present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
This, right? Had to stretch out before we give this fucking dead shot. This is how.
I suppose to take this as evidence that the defense doesn't know what's going on.
Huh? Oh,
Aren't you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility.
As if I needed a lecture about responsibility from you of all people.
The defense will receive a penalty.
Okay, well then it's the phone call. Fuck you.
Please think carefully before presenting your case again.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have to know the defendant's name?
Fine. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Shut up, Winston. Go sit down and eat some peanut butter. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is something relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Byrne picked up the lost cell phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Now, who would be pretentious enough to play a Dracula theme song on their phone? None other than our own witness right here.
Well, that does seem like a very sturdy case. Now, can you turn that racket off?
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. Not to be confused with Maggie, though. It's Maggie, okay?
Understood. But I don't think he understood, Your Honor. That is when you learned that her name was Maggie. Or should I say, Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake.
My client's name is Maggie, but the name on the ground was written on the ground was Maggie. I want to see the person transcribing this case, like trying to figure out which Maggie goes where. They're over here sweating, trying to type this out. They're just like, I-E-E-Y. What the fuck? Oh, my lord. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, The witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
No, then please present to the court the proof that the witness had a motive.
Like, the list of con artists doesn't prove motive, does it? Unless he is one of the con artists on the list, that wouldn't prove any motives. At least not that I know of. Huh. Unless we can link him to one of the con artists on the list, I feel like this doesn't prove motive. But the only way we can link him is because these are the cell phone calls. He didn't admit that it was his phone, though. This is the only thing that makes sense, though. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Look up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse than crime, a war crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided the Brilliant Stars and they disrupted a genius at work. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a victim of that group. I feel like a victim of the group. And they... Yeah, it would have to be a victim, right? He isn't a member. He would obviously... But no, if he was a member, he'd just go get his phone back and it'd be done, right? Oh, but then he saw he was a cop. Oh! That's what happened. He went there, saw that it was a cop with his fucking phone, pushed him off, fucking skedaddle. That had to have been it, right? Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, do you care to explain?
I got you now.
Right where I want you. Oh, you don't even know what. You know what? This is starting to sound a little bit creepy. We're just gonna move on to the next line of dialogue. That police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please? I'm begging you, my whole career depends on it. This will be the second time I've been beaten by a newbie, and this time he has amnesia. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Yeah, wasn't one of them getting off work? Justin was getting off work and he was in his police outfit and Miss Bird hadn't started her shift yet.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
The fact that he was a cop? He saw Dustin! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
Yeah, the victim? You mean Dustin Pierce?
Dustin Prince, actually. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Ooh.
The girl that picked up my phone The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone.
And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Is this like the opposite of I like a man in uniform? He's like, I don't like a man in uniform. Only I'm allowed to dress well.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
I will find those very odd parents!
What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence.
That guy is really creeping me out.
All you have been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious code group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence. You want proof that this phone is yours? Shit. This guy's good. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels so good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? without knowing that it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor!
This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Can we do a fingerprint check on the phone? Well, no, if we do a fingerprint check, right? It would have mine, Emma, not mine and Emma's, shit, fuck Ash. It would have mine and his and, Maggie's. Not to be confused with Maggie, that different person. It would have at least 3 people's, fingerprints on it. But could we still run a check? I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints? What are those? It's like a mythical being or something?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
What?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons against themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to save this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Gotta be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my, now I remember! Huh? Like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. And he fucking beat me over the head! So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong? Wait, are they gonna fail my trial? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Well, no, even if I did the numbers, he wiped the numbers. Wait, what? Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Shut up! I'm still trying to find myself in the world. Jesus, Mom! Wellington? Who I am. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Phoenix Wright.
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bone apple tea.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? No! We must fight, Phoenix! Never give up!
Mahogany! Please wait, Your Honor. This sturdy mahogany has held on to me until now, so I ask you to only give a little bit of your time, like this desk has given me.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything!
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. This mahogany has stood up to enough harassment. Surely he can take a few sentences.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
No.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
All comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
My business card? What? It's the only piece of evidence we haven't used. Isn't it the glasses? Hold on. Oh my god, we're losing 3. Okay, so the numbers were wiped. So it can't be the names list. This one might be it. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like this is it. Body was also covered in bruises, broken neck. Maggie found this in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Okay. Hold on. What is it? Hold on, there's no way it's my fucking business card. This doesn't prove that it's him yet. Can we match handwriting up to this? Maybe? I actually don't know this one, guys. I actually don't know this at all. One piece of evidence that will explain everything. Oh, God. I feel like it's the glasses, but then what is my fucking... Why is my business card here? Is it a red herring? Wait, he took my fucking cell phone! He took my cell phone! We call it! And then he's literally gonna ring in his pocket, and it's gonna prove that it's my cell phone. Right? Dude, yeah, that has to be it.
Why, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Thank you, Judge. Oh my god.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. My fucking phone number's on the back. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Maya. That's where we get him. A lowly thief couldn't stop at just one phone. No, he had to have them all, so he took mine with him. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now, but court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Dude, she still has the same phone from last game.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... He's like, yeah, I had my friend make this beat. It's killer, ain't it? Just let it play for a little bit, Wellington. Hold on, wait for the drop. Gah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... Mahogany! Oh my... Oh, wait! Bro just Alt F4'd? He's like, I'm done with this trial, boys, I'm out. What the fuck was that?
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding
is Mr. Wellington's naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, it's Maggie.
Sorry, Maggie Bird. Not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
I knew that you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad. But also, how the fuck have you never won or tied in tic-tac-toe?
Up until now, I went to college. I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault, Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. Phoenix is like, I can't remember the past 18 years of my life, but it's all right. We got you off guilty. I mean, not guilty. Sorry, it's still a little muddled in there. It's completely fine, though. Phoenix.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
So what is up with policemen / police women just absolutely shattering their prefrontal cortex? Like, is that a requirement to be on the force in this country? What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? How did you get into my stream? Why the fuck, why are you guys here?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, nondescript bald man that always presides over my specific cases. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't gotten a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl. Maya?
You finally remembered?
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Huh. There was that one time that that she... I'm sure that there was at least one memory, right?
Earth to Nick, what's wrong?
Sorry, Nothing?
You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
All right. Sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. That story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Flashback time? Oh, that's the end. Wait, are we gonna have a flashback next time? Oh shit, we are. Okay, a brand new episode has been added. Interesting. Reunion and turnabout. All right. Well, chat, this has been kind of a shorter stream, but I think that we should end it there because that is the end of a case, as much as it's like, obviously the first case and it's probably, a lot shorter than most of the other ones. We're going to end it there because honestly, we have D&D here in 30 minutes. So that's kind of something I don't want to go over for because, if I show up late, then that'll be kind of a rude thing to do. Other than that, though, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the first case of Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. I'm happy to be back. Sorry again about my voices being a little off today. My throat is still repairing. I've been having a cold and a little bit of allergy season is kicking in, so it's kind of messing up my throat. But hopefully we'll be okay for the next few times. Tomorrow we're trying to get something special ready for you guys. I don't know if we'll be able to get enough people, but we're trying to get something special ready for you guys tomorrow, so be ready and on the lookout for that in the Discord. I hope that you guys will be able to make it out. Reminder, Keo just went on vacation, so we won't be able to get the podcast out this week. So if you guys are looking forward to the podcast or have been listening, we will not be able to do it this week because Kiyoshi is on vacation. He's going up to Portland, I think he said, to do some stuff with friends and by himself and just get a little bit away from the whole content creation aspect. But I hope you guys had a wonderful time with the stream today. Let's go look for somebody to raid out to, shall we? Let's go see if we can find somebody. But before that, if you guys are not already doing so, make sure to follow us on socials. Make sure to, obviously join the Discord if you haven't already. Discord is the best place to keep up with our stream. So if you guys have not already thought of doing that, please join the Discord. I usually tell what game we're playing the day of, and I also usually say, like, hey, we're going live in an hour, 2 hours, whatever we're doing that day. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights, a wonderful start to your days tomorrow. Let's go ahead and raid out to Lescale, because I actually have never been able to raid out to Lescale, I don't think. And I would love to show them some love. Lescale's a great supporter of the channel, so if you guys could go and give them some love while we're in there, type in that raid message when we get in there, I'd greatly appreciate it. Other than that, though, if you don't have the emotes, feel free to use your own. We can raid my boy Jebstar. I'll check him out, but we're raiding Let's Go since I don't think I've ever raided them. So, and they're a great supporter of the channel. Other than that, though, guys, thank you so much for coming out today. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know I did. Thank you for stopping by the graveyard today. I hope you enjoyed your stay, and we will hopefully continue this game on Monday after our break and our hopefully special stream tomorrow. If we don't get enough people for tomorrow, we'll probably play more Phoenix Wright. So be on the lookout for that. Join the Discord. Love you all. Thank you so much for coming out, and I hope to see you guys out here next time. Bye!